fam.
Do you think it's okay to be insecure in your relationship?
What do you mean by insecure?
Yeah.
So to have a certain level of doubt.
No.
Do you think you can be in a relationship, long-term relationship, and still have a certain level of doubt?
That's a vibe.
No. Because doubt grows, bro.
It's a vibe.
Because, for example, I could be in a relationship and I could be like, let's say, for example, I think this girl's cheating on me. Then she could do something that has no correlation to that. Because of my doubt, because of my insecurity within myself, I'm gonna somehow attach what she done to being insecure, and then you know what's gonna happen, bro? It's gonna pile up, innit? And then add one thing to the other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In addition to that, I'll just take it as a viral, because if I ain't doing that, same with the whole prison thing. If I ain't done it and you wanna try to accuse me of it, I feel violated. You're taking the piss. I'm angry now.
Really?
Yeah,
100%.
What's that about? What? I'm out here doing my thing and just accuse a man of stuff.
So when you get into a relationship, do you 100% trust the person?
You have to. Before you get into a relationship, you have to create that.
100%.
Yeah.
Do you know? I think doubt is fine. Yeah.
No.
I think you just have to be open about it.
No. But the way he's talking about that, it's like I'm paranoid that my girl's cheating.
Yeah.
All the time. All the time.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If you're open about it, it won't fester, because whatever it is that is making you feel that kind of way.
What do you mean open about?
Like you're just like, yo, listen, this is I'm feeling this kind of way.
What? Yeah, but that's not gonna be all the time.
No, that's not gonna be all the time. But if you let it go the first time, you let it go the second time.
Okay, do you know what it is?
You already have those things that are. It's like a book. You just keep reading more pages.
Okay, when you say insecure, I'm thinking about Donnies that are just always
checking it
out. Yeah, exactly.
No,
exactly.
Not that level.
No,
just doubt.
If there's a situation, no, I what you're saying, I just call it a situation. If there's a situation to be addressed, we address it. If you went like not every time, but you went maybe there was something different. You clocked something different. What's going on there? You do your investigate. There's nothing wrong with doing your investigation, but that's not insecurity. Insecurity is a whole nother.
Yeah,
category. That's why I say insecure, because literally the little level of doubt where you question, is everything that she's telling you 100?
Yeah. You did have everything, but you got to pinch yourself. That's life.
Do you know?
But that's what I'm saying.
But
can you have a healthy
not
long-term relationship?
Insecurity,
Some people say that's still insecurity.
But I feel
that's
like
just life.
You can have a fear of being cheated. You can be in a relationship and have a fear of being cheated. Because at the end of the day, no one wants to get hurt. But I feel like, don't get twisted, in a relationship, sometimes it crosses your mind, this is too good to be true, you're doing something. It's just because you're scared of getting hurt. But taking it to the next step of being insecure, that's a whole nother level, in my personal opinion.
That's my opinion, because if you're using the vocabulary of insecure, hey, that's a heavy word.
It is.
It's a heavy word, because your insecurity comes to paranoia, in my eyes. Because if, say for example, Iahno's my thing, and every time I'm insecure about our relationship.
You didn't like that?
Pause, no hope. All of that.
Pause on that.
You looked up for like.
Sorry, bro. But
Man.
if that's the case and I'm insecure about a relationship, that means I doubt everything we've done and everything we're doing.
Yeah,
that means if you're insecure about yourself, everything you do, you're like, oh.
Nah, something he did might just make you feel a certain type of way.
That's a singular situation. Insecure is like
something he does can make you feel a certain type of way.
No, but this is the
But until you speak about it and know, okay, maybe this is exactly how it is.
A singular, everything, what he does is still one thing he does. He may do it on a regular basis, but it's still that single
situation. Something that can be addressed. That's what you're saying.
Exactly.
But your insecurities are triggered by one thing. It's not triggered by.
Yeah, but over how? But when you say insecurity, obviously it can be triggered by one thing and one situation. But that situation is in itself. It's not something that you can put into every single scenario. Like, for example, if you say you're insecure about me talking to other girls, that's just your insecure about you just don't trust me, and that's your problem. That's not my problem. I ain't done nothing for you not to trust me just because I'm talking to other people. Don't mean that I'm cheating on you.
Yeah, but that's down to openness and the relationship.
Yeah, then that's the situation.
If I tell you, listen, I have a problem with you chatting to other girls, and you tell me, listen, bro, that's how I am. Like, I am more inclined to talk to girls. Like, that's
no. But listen,
no. If you say it, at least you. I know, right? But you understand where the person is coming from. You understand the root cause of like whatever it is affecting you.
But again, as I say, that root cause is your insecurity that you're not confident in our relationship. You don't trust me. Simple as
But that's my thing. I feel like, because for me, I've said it, where the things that I've seen and just what I've understood people to be, it's given me so many, I'm shaking them off, trying every day, but it's giving me so many insecurities that aren't even because of my own experience.
Yeah.
Purely because of what I've seen and what I know people to be. Not because somebody's chilled me and they've done this, they've done that, but just because I know that people are capable of that.
100%.
People that you would never expect.
100%.
So it's like, when I go into a relationship now, there's always that certain level of, which is one reason I'm so hesitant to get into a relationship. Because I believe that there shouldn't be that doubt.
Yeah, definitely.
Because for me, I just associate doubt as an insecurity. Purely because you aren't secure.
Okay, in regards to that, this is why there's nothing wrong with taking your time in a relationship. Because relationships are not supposed to be done in an instant. Like, people get married after 3, 4, 5 years, bro. Literally, obviously, years might sound short, but imagine spending like 3, 4 years with the same person, bro. Like, you know this person's in and outs. If you don't know in and outs after 3 to 4 years, then you yourself, you're...
Nah, but it happens. Some people are demons.
No, so you didn't clock nothing in 3 to 4 years, bro.
Some people it happens.
No, but
You didn't clock nothing in 3 to 4 years.
Some people, I believe that I know what they're saying. I've said before, I'm like, somebody shows you,
bro.
Somebody shows you the real them. But I know of people who they've switched up to a point where they're telling, because you know the person, and then now you hear what they're doing. You're like,
you weren't
bro.
praying. Sorry, you weren't praying. You weren't praying because
Yeah.
Fancy get religious. You remember you said that.
I get that.
Yeah.
But nobody's perfect. Keep that
To
shit
keep it
under
going
for
for
so
Facts
long.
though.
Nah,
And you two, you were naive to. You cannot take life without taking a pinch of salt and adding into it, because not if like someone asks you for £10, maybe they need £7. Obviously that £3 on top, maybe just to cover everything. But still, that pinch of salt, you two understand. I mean, I can negotiate as long as we drop it to £8 because I need that tune rice is good for me as well. I mean, they might get what they need, I get what I need. Negotiation.
Yeah.
If you believe that what everyone says is what they mean, you might not. You're doing yourself a disjustice. You may and. The negotiation is just a conversation to confirm. If I need £10, bro. I swear down. No offense, right now. What do you need it for? And if your situation is that man can't lend that £10 unless you really need it. Bro, man's pieces kind of low.
Yeah.
What do you really need it for? Like, man can do it, but this and that. Oh yeah, okay. If someone's honest, or if you can make that conversation, I just need 7 because of this. Oh yeah, because I need that extra 3. Yeah, boom, extra. You know what I mean? Negotiation. If you live life without negotiating, you're done at it. Facts, no cap. You're done at it because you're just taking everyone's word for it. And people, you can't live this life without thinking people are gonna take the piss. You figure in la la land, fans. You don't work like that. No cap.
la la.
So then,
it's a case where that negotiation period.
Yeah.
That's, if we bring it back to relationships, that's where now you're speaking in it.
Yeah, speaking stage.
Now then, some people, I knew one thing she did. She said that after 6 months, and you're not together, it's literally like, why?
Okay.
Because I don't know you.
I hear this.
I can't
Certain
argue.
girls,
I
after
can't
2
argue.
months, they.
You know I don't
No,
do that.
but no, really and truly, it does depend, because some people are more open than others. But if you don't do your due diligence, I can't feel bad for you.
Yeah.
I can't have sympathy because you yourself, you jumped into a situation like, I think this, if you rush, you're gonna rush out.
If you know me too much, you shouldn't be
But
asking me such questions.
In return to what you said, yeah, I feel like nowadays there's a generalization amongst, I don't want to say, let me say females, some females anyway, where when we're talking, do you know you're supposed to take things slow? However, they have a time frame in their head.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to feel like their time's being wasted or whatever.
Yeah.
And if you don't, take it to the next step within that time frame,
I happily walk
Yeah, but
off. I
thank you.
happily
Listen,
walk
just because so
on.
look, everyone has their own parameters. If you jump into my
Happily.
parameters, good. If you don't jump into my parameters, sorry. But if we can negotiate about what we're doing right now, it makes it like this is what I'm saying. Niggas don't talk no more. I remember saying to a girl, she was like, why are we gonna ask you that? You can ask me that, but the answer I give you might not be the one you want to hear, but that's the truth. Why are you doing this? To be honest, I'm still trying to get to know you. I don't know too much about you. If she takes that personally and she walks off, she just don't get mad.
Walk off.
Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. You lot are afraid to like.
I'd rather you walked off.
Yeah. It's fair for everyone.
Thank you. If you're not on my wavelength, if you're asking me, I don't mind the question. There's nothing wrong with the question. That's why girls are. Like, man, them are not afraid of the what are we question. It just depends on how we've been talking. The answer I give you.
Do you know the problem with it? It's not even the answer you give immediately, yeah. Once that question is asked, you have a 2.5 week time frame to answer it before someone takes offense. Like to
Yes,
answer it, like
exactly. Yeah.
assertively,
This is
like
what I'm
I
saying.
want you to be my girl.
You know, yeah.
You have about
So
2.5
answer it in the way that they want.
You have
Yeah,
2.5
yeah.
weeks to answer it that way.
Okay, you know,
Or-
yeah. In life, I
an
can
issue.
relate everything to football. No, I promise you, in negotiation, when they're trying to sign a player, they may be in talks, but the deal ain't done. There's negotiation, I need to know the wages, you need to know the sign-on fee, we need to know what's going. This is not done in a day. Agents are flying back and forth, bro. We need to know what's going on. No cap.
Me, I need like a year or two. I need 1 year.
For your wife thing, for a wife a girl, sorry.
I definitely.
For me, I actually am a believer in. Again, this is a talk for another day, so I might not even put this in there. But for me, I need to see your character.
Okay.
Absolutely need to see it. And I don't believe you see your character, someone's character when they like you. I believe you see someone's character more so when they've been tested and they've I don't want to say put you in a friend zone, but when they decide to just show you everything. Because you show more to your friends than you do to somebody that you're interested in.
I mean, you won your house in your sleep a couple times, bro.
And I made a mistake, I lied.
The same, bro.
I lied. That's what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying.
I've learned.
With girls, yeah, man, them are trying to do this whole. I'm not saying don't be masculine. Man, them trying to do this macho thing too much. If you've offended me, hey, you fucking offended me. Don't do that shit. And if she reacts away, she reacts away. And if you guys beef. But after that, if she really means it to you, and if you really mean to her, you'll have the conversation.
Facts though.
And rough sex after.
Wow.
I'm only joking. But that situation, you've now
Nobody wants.
Proper serious still.
No, but in that situation, you have now learned more about each other because if two people go into a room, have a serious conversation about each other, and they both come out happy and not being offended, you're not lying to each other. So how can you act like you can't have beef, you can't have issues? Like I was saying it. Just because we're not breaking up, we're not seeing each other, we're beefing. We have a problem, and problems are so solved.
Yeah.
In this day and age, people don't even get past the first problem.
There you go. Then both of you are immature, and you don't like each other enough. Simple
But the
as.
reason for that is a lot of relationships these days aren't genuine.
Shallow.
They're based on, other people. Like I see everybody doing, not me personally, but people see people doing big goals on bloody Instagram, and they want that for themselves.
Yeah.
On top of that, like we were speaking about earlier, this issue that people have something within themselves, like insecurities or whatever within themselves. Rather than dealing with it within themselves, they want the other half to come into life and then somehow fix it for them.
Just what you
know
said
what I'm
there.
saying?
Other half. It's like you should be a complete person before you get not perfect.
But two halves make a whole, innit? That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah, I know, but
but
the way people look
no,
at it is they look for them to complete them.
oh yeah, facts. I agree.
This what I say may sound stupid, yeah, but a half is a whole. To be
Okay,
a half,
fair enough.
you have to be a whole
I hear what you're saying.
Whole half.
And two whole halves make
A whole. A whole.
or you ho, you know what I mean? Basically, you know what I mean? Because you can't be relying on. I think even in business as well. Like if you are relying on another person for you to complete that business, you're not serious. I'm not saying you're not serious, but you really can't do it. If you target a business, like the main aim is that I can do this by myself. If someone else comes along, share the load with each other. If you can do it by yourself, I mean, life is so much easier. No one's saying don't be open to other people helping you, but learn to be an individual before you can start matching and matchmaking and doing Cupid with other people, because you're just adding your burden to other people.
You know what? You might say that, but some people are happy and comfortable on their ones until they find us. So,
No, that's what I'm saying.
take for example, I'm happy going to work every day, being on the bus, doing whatever I do. If it's Netflix, if I'm researching something, I'm doing it. I'm happy. I'm going to work. I'm talking to someone, and I know I'm happy like at work when I speak to her in the morning. If I don't speak to her, it's like okay, just I'm not like it's not like it takes anything out of my day. It's just.
Okay.
My point is that before that I thought okay I didn't need any other person like I'm not.
That's exactly what.
So
I'm saying.
you can't really see. But my point is you can't really say oh you shouldn't need another half or something because you don't necessarily know.
No, but that's how you know the person means what they mean to you.
Because you were fine without them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you were cool without them, but now them being there is like, rough.
They should have
I
it.
didn't know this is how it was. I didn't know this is how good it could be.
Yeah.
Because man was
Facts.
comfortable on my J's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, fair.
Because what you're saying is
Fair.
spot on. Like,
Yeah.
you should be able to do your shit, go about your day. Man's not saying don't have friends. But if you got to do something on your own, don't say, oh, where's my friend? Obviously, you can miss your mate.
Where's
or
my
not.
friend?
You know what I mean? But if you got to do something on your J's, don't be crumbling. You do it on your J's. But when someone comes along and compliments and says, yeah, and you see the I'm not saying use people or whatnot, but when you see the positive impact that they have on
On your
you,
life.
then you know that okay, this is not beneficial, but it's good. It's good. That's the first stage. Okay, this person is good for me. But if initially you're searching any one connection, even if it's square and
facts.
circle, you'll try and mash it together.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's what a lot of people.
But then
Exactly.
this goes back onto what we're saying about the whole half year analogy. Could you meet someone, yeah, and cool. So I'm gonna give something realistic, yeah. You meet a girl. A lot of girls in this generation, you know, they have their baggage that they haven't handled. A lot of girls come into this, they ain't themselves in it. Is it I don't want to say, I'm not gonna use the term unfair. Is it wrong of you to go in knowing that she's not her whole self then, if you're gonna go with that analogy?
If you're gonna go, you have to
It's
know what
not-
you're going into, innit?
It's not wrong, but as long as you're willing to be patient and build, because a lot of us are broken in it. We're not because of how life is in it. Life tests you, life puts pressure on you. So there's a lot of scars that people carry into relationships. If you're willing to be patient while she works through that and support her in the way that she works through that, then that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do that. But it's one of them ones, don't now get 3 months, 4 months into it and just say I can't do this. Because then you're just adding to the fractures, you're just adding to the pain.
It's simple.
And that's what a lot of people end up doing. But on the other side, because I've been in a situation where somebody doesn't show you just how fractured they are. So it's one of them ones where you don't even know what you're signing up for. And that's not fair on the other
Exactly.
side.
No, to add on to that, yeah. If it's beyond your way, Lord, don't carry that way. Because if someone's going down, you want to go down with them. That's two people next.
But then,
You know what? I don't.
you're in a relationship.
No.
Assuming you're in a relationship with a girl in it, like, because I live on. Forgive me. Whatever's yours is mine. Whatever's mine is yours. Because we're together in it. So isn't it an injustice? If I see you're suffering and I don't do what I can do to help you,
I agree with
You
you.
may do what you can, but if it's beyond your powers,
Yeah.
I don't think it's
I
anything. I
no,
don't think there's anything beyond.
No.
your power.
Listen,
I don't think there's any baggage beyond your power.
Do you not think?
nah, I disagree.
Like what, for example? What,
I don't think.
like,
okay,
what,
hear what I'm
when I
saying.
say beyond your power, there's obviously something you can do to affect change. I'm not saying you're gonna solve the problem.
now,
Yeah.
as
but
you
you can
said,
affect
in a
change.
relationship, yeah. What is yours is yours is mine. What is mine is yours.
Yeah.
If I can't carry what is yours, get out.
but I'm saying carry. You can help in it.
No. We're talking, no. In a relationship, we're carrying each other. Like it's too. Get out. Cause no. Like hey, what I'm saying is what I'm saying is horrible. But what's worse? One person killing himself or two people killing themselves?
That's
What's not?
extreme.
No.
But it's
Nah, this is
extreme,
not. This
but
is
it's
not. This is not the right scenario.
Two people are worse than two people.
I'll give you an example.
There you go.
So for something that might be
What
beyond you,
emotional baggage is beyond you?
imagine now she comes from a home where she was abused.
Yeah.
Do you get it? Like that's something which you can't fix that.
You can't fix it, but you can
No,
be there for the
I
person.
don't
You can
know.
pay for professional help. You can be there while they're going through all of that.
Okay, no, do you know what?
That shows
Listen to
your
what I'm
affection
saying.
for the
No,
person, as opposed to
listen to what
the
I'm
baggage
saying.
is beyond.
No,
me.
imagine you don't know.
If
But
all-
now you
listen,
know. You
but
can do
if-
something about it.
No, some people they may not have that emotional capacity,
Okay.
but barring that, if you've
So you're
done
leaving the emotions out of this.
no,
Okay, emotional capacity.
Okay,
Some
yeah.
people like some people are not bland, but some people is black.
Yeah.
Well, black.
Oh, like
black,
the
black.
straightforward.
They're
Exactly.
binary.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But even saying after, imagine doing all of that, and it's not working, and now your mental health has been affected.
Oh, hold on. But in that case, then that's the girl's fault. Because
No, it's not.
hear me out. If I'm, because in that example, you was supporting, you was trying to help her, because I can help you as much as I want, but like, I think it was you that said it, Mark. Yeah. If you're not willing to effect change or at least try
No,
and get yourself out of okay, not really get yourself, but take a step forward.
Yeah.
Because I'll be more willing to help you, or accept what accept everything if I see you're trying to move forward, rather than if you're accepting to stay in that current situation.
The big thing is that sometimes, no matter what you do, that person is just in that time space.
There's some people that can identify the situation.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying.
So,
Once you've tried X, Y, Z, and you've done your job, sometimes leave it to the professional. My cousin says something. No.
So I can't put any of this.
No. In terms of, I know you're looking like I'm crazy, but in terms of, let them deal with their own problems.
I feel you're saying.
No, I'm not obviously.
Let them carry their burdens.
That is exactly that. Obviously.
Me, I try to point people to God.
No, but
I try.
Listen, they say you can take the horse to the water. Okay, maybe I should have said that instead of the whole killing. Okay,
brother. You don't know what you know. I feel like I can't use any of these.
No, it's not. But it's just.
What is it?
No, this part. It's the mental health thing. I have to be cautious and techie with that.
Nah, but on a real note, Captain, if someone's mental health is beyond you, don't put yourself in a situation.
Then I
you're gonna
agree.
drag yourself down.
I agree with you.
That's because I know what you're
But
saying.
I don't think you'd be in the situation to identify the person's problem if you're suffering from that problem.
What do you mean?
So, say you have an emotional baggage that.
I feel like you're more.
The only way your emotional baggage will affect me is if we have remotely the same emotional baggage.
Do you think?
No, but everyone has emotional baggage.
That's not
Some
true.
people just don't deal with it well.
I don't agree with that.
Sorry, not emotional, just baggage in general.
Yeah, but some people know how to deal with it. Look, if you can be sad, I can be sad. I may be able to deal with my sadness, but the way you deal with sadness is not affecting the way I deal with my sadness. Now you're getting sadder, and because you're getting sadder, I'm starting to pick up your.
To be fair, I understand what you're saying.
I'm starting to pick up your.
You're carrying. Imagine you're carrying your own weight because you know how to carry your weight.
Yeah.
Now this person that you're tied to, they're not carrying their weight. They're dragging it or something like that. It's slowing you down. Yeah. Even though you're carrying your weight, you know how to carry your weight, but because they can't carry theirs or they don't know how to carry theirs, it's slowing you down.
It's like birds are the same flock. No, birds are the same flock together. You guys may be different. My mom always says, I never used to believe it. You guys may be still different, but the more you hang together, the more you start doing the same thing. The more, even if you don't mean to have in common, you start to create things that you have in common. You start one day, X, Y, Z, oh yeah, I did that. In the days that you're not feeling too good, that maybe before you can handle it, or some days just be sad, I'm just chilling. But then that day you're feeling sad, you're feeling bad in yourself, you might not go to deal with the pain you're seeing, do with that same person that other thing. It's habits. Habits. Any habit can be picked up. Any habit can be picked up.
Because I
promise you.
I feel like with most people, we can handle someone else's baggage, innit? Like someone else's, but everyone has a threshold. Everyone has a limit as to what they can handle before it gets to them, innit? You know what I'm saying?